Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new Amethyst evolved Wendell Carter Jr. This EVO gives him a +7 vertical, +8 strength, +2 lateral, boosts to rebounding, a +8 block, +4 interior, +10 free throw, +4 midi, +8 draw foul. A lot of good stat boosts all the way around for this Wendell Carter Jr. card, in addition to Hall of Fame Dream Shake, Gold Claymore, Mini Magician, Post Lockdown, Pogo Stick, Box Out Beast, Rebound Chaser, and Hall of Fame Brick Wall as well. So a lot of great boosts that this Wendell Carter Jr. is now getting as he goes up to Amethyst. And I think this card at Amethyst is looking like a really solid all-around budget big, kind of like a lot of guys that are also in that same type of category. The Amethyst bigs are guys like Jaren Jackson Jr. and Anthony Davis, and I think Wendell Carter Jr. is kind of comparable to those guys. Defensively, not quite as good, but maybe more versatile offensively, and definitely looking like an interesting card. Excited to do gameplay with him. Before we hop into the gameplay, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 16,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. We just hit 15K. I appreciate all the support. Y'all been killing it. And without further ado, let's hop right into it. Let's take a look at Wendell. So he's 6'10 at center, 91 offense, 87 defense, 79 driving layup, 90 post game, 88 mid-range, 82 three ball, 84 free throw, 80 standing and driving dunk, 88 block, 86 interior. Perimeter stats aren't great, but 88 rebounding is quite good. 74 speed is solid as well. 76 lateral quickness, not too bad. I like what I'm seeing. 92 strength is great. 82 vertical is very solid as well. Badge wise, 2 hops, so Dream Shake and Brick Wall. He's got 12 golds, which include back down Punisher, drum stepper, masher, post bend, Claymore corner specialist, Midi Magician, post lockdown, Pogo Stick, Box Out Beast, Rebound Chaser, and Post Fade Phenom. Silver Posterizer, Rise Up, Catch and Shoot, Chase Down Artist, Hook Specialist, Precision Dunker, and Bulldozer. He is a really nice all-around card. I do wish he had the anchor badge. Unfortunately, the Magic did lose at least one game in the in-season tournament, so they went 3-1. So unfortunately, he will not be getting to Diamond, and he will not be getting potentially a couple extra badge boosts. But as a whole, Wendell is a center who can stretch the floor pretty well with a nice smooth release. It's not the prettiest release in the world, but it's pretty quick, smooth, and easy to grain. Not a bad release at all for a big man, to be completely honest. I'd say it's very similar speed-wise to a guy like Chet Holmgren, to be completely honest, in terms of that release. And people like Chet's release. I think people like this release as well. Dunking wise, should be very solid. Not going to be the most insane dunker in the world, but he's definitely not going to be a slouch either. He's going to be super solid athletically on the interior. Defensively and rebounding wise, should be quite solid as well. Should be a very good rebounder. Hoff Brick Wall is a really good badge. He's got post lockdown, so even though he doesn't have anchor, with Pogo Stick, Rebound Chaser, Brick Wall, post lockdown, all that type of stuff, he's going to be able to defend still quite well at the center position. Player build, I think, feels big enough. Ed looks big enough to be very solid. And he's got an interior post game as well, with a 90 post hook, 90 post fade, all that type of stuff. So if you're more of an interior player, Wendell Carter Jr. can do that as well. And overall, just looks like a really good card that I'm very excited to try out. Let's hop into a game, see what Wendell can do. All right, our opponent has Cade, Paul George, Terry Dishinger, Josh Smith, and Wilt. Good team. Josh Smith's a little bit of a weak spot on his squad, but not a horrible card. Wilt versus Wendell is a great matchup. We're going to see if he can really compete on the interior and athletically with one of the biggest, fastest, and best interior bigs in the entire game. Obviously, Wilt's inability to shoot the ball hurts him as a card, but he's still a great all-around option. And I think Wendell should be able to compete quite well against him, though, to be completely honest. I don't really have that much worry about Wendell's ability to compete on the interior. Good board by Giannis, first possession. Let's get into our freelance, and let's go get pick and pop going immediately, see if we can size up, get him into the screen. We can, and I'm going to attack the rim, kick back out. That's enough space to get it off. No, it's not. I lied, because the CPU defender helps and contests, and like I feel like I dang near got fouled there. I'm going to be completely honest, but the game did not give me my foul. We're going to see if we can get ourselves a post fade, I think, because that's about the only shot I can get here. And I did green it. So his fade animation is actually pretty nice, but I didn't get enough time there, didn't knock it down. I thought that 3-pointer when I was shooting that was going to be wide open, and his hash defender just defended it really late in the possession and contested. And once it gets contested, there's no chance at all of making it, because they speed up your jump shot, or slow down your jump shot, I should say, which is very annoying. But y'all all know exactly what I'm talking about, of course. Watch the back door here. He's trying to run his offense through Terry. That's actually a really nice shot. He got a really good look, and he greens a 4-pointer with Terry. Terry's release is awesome. Great shot. I think that Terry card is very viable. Like, I think he's a very solid option at the small forward position. Not a ton of people are running him, but he's really nice. I guess we go pick and roll. No, should have gone pick and pop here with the way that he's playing. Nah, I guess I'll take my dunk. If he's just going to play high with Wilt and attach to Wendell all game and not give up the pop, I'm just going to have to take my slips, and Wendell's not going to score the ball very much. I'm going to have to take my dunks on my ball handler, but I'll try my best to get him involved as much as I can, of course. Great defense here so far. Wendell doing a good job staying inside of Wilt. That's really all he's got to do defensively, is stay right here on Wilt. He's got gold post lockdown. He's got Off brick wall, and he still gets back down. Goodness gracious. With brick wall and post lockdown, I still get thrown out of the way. 92 strength, too. That's just an unfortunate animation, honestly. Wilt's going to get some god animations sometimes, and that was definitely one of them. And if he's just going to continue to play defense like that, I'm literally not going to score with Wendell this whole game. And like, that's just going to be the way it is. If he's, that's the importance of spacing with your big. If they're not going to go with the pop at all and they're going to insist on defensing like that, you're going to get other opportunities slashing with your ball handlers and stuff. And that's what we got there. And Wendell did do a much better job defensively there, contesting Wilt. And we're going to get another easy lane. Like, if you're going to keep on balling and trying to go over screens and getting stuck behind me and not helping at all off the pop, I will take my dunk with my ball handler every single possession. And right now it's working awesomely. So good D. That's a block. I guess he fouled him. That's pretty kind of a physical animation, but I like the defense there by Wendell Carter Jr. Outside of that one drop step from Wilt, he's looked good defensively so far. So I'm liking the card for sure. I feel like he's very, very solid. It just, he's not a shot creator. He's got a 50 ball handle and 74 speed. Like, he's not going to be creating a shot for himself offensively. So if my opponent's not going to give anything up, then I'm just going to struggle to score with him. Unfortunately, that's just the way it's going to be. We can reject the screen and stop and pop. That's actually the first good look, and I miss it. Dang it, dang it. Oh, good. We get another one. Don't miss this one, please. What in the world? Slightly late on both. His release is faster than you think, but dang, bro, what a wasted possession by me. Ay, ay, ay. What a waste of a possession for real. Jump, contest. Look at the defense by Wendell, though, making it up for it on the defensive end of the court by making a play to get us a stop against Josh Smith. If only I could shoot, we would be absolutely chilling right now. And there's another easy dunk. I could just take my dunks all day because of the way he's playing defense. Maybe he should help off that pop because apparently I can't green. I think I was slightly late on both of those, though. His release is quicker than it looks. That's just something you're going to have to keep in mind. Another good defensive play. I mean, besides that one poor defensive animation, he has pretty much, hoped defensively in this game, to be completely honest. Dude, it's getting old. Like, I have 10 points all off of dunks. I might not score with Wendell Carter Jr. in this gameplay. I don't think I've ever posted a gameplay with a player that I didn't score with. Should I have 3 points at least with him on wide open threes? 100%. I just missed 2 wide open threes. Completely bad. I don't know why my player didn't reach up and animate and just grab that ball in front of his face and somehow he gets a mid-range. How did he just score on that possession? Like, Wendell, you have to animate to that. Maybe I need interceptor. I don't know, but I need him to animate to that. Plain and simple. I'm trying my best to get him involved offensively. Slipping behind, and he draws a foul. Let's go, Wendell, going to the free throw line. These are important free throws. I need him right now in a close game. I don't know what his free throw release really looks like, so I'm going to make sure his stamina is recharged first, and then we're going to shoot the free throws up. Pretty smooth release, pretty quick release. Only a 63%. I was slightly late on the first one. Second one, I think I timed it a little better. I did, 86%. Beautiful stuff. Wendell Carter Jr., first points of the game in an important spot. We're able to slip behind the defense. The way that he's defending, the easiest way to score is just by rim running with my ball handler. That's the way that that's what he's giving up basically every single play. My defense is just not staying in position. I don't know what happened to Paul George there, but it is what it is. And I guess if that's the way he's going to play defense, I should probably just rim run with my ball handler. In a close game, like, I feel like I should probably just be rim running with LeBron. Like, again, he's giving up a wide open lane. I could dunk the ball every single play, but I don't really want to because I want to get Wendell involved. It's just, it's eating at me that I missed that wide open three earlier because that does hurt him. I don't know. Like, spacing is important. Gravity is important, and Wendell's giving me that. And defensively, he has really been very, very good. Strip the drop step as well. Okay. Good defense. Great defense, actually. If Wilt's going to trigger a dunk animation there, he didn't get thrown out of the way by the drop step. He was inside of Wilt still. He has a chance to get a stop at the rim. I mean, he had a lot of opportunities there. The defense, I thought, was actually quite well. It's quite good. So burst in here with Paul George. Yet again, he decides to give... Like, what do you want me to do? I don't know how you want me to score, to be completely honest, because, I mean, besides ball handling, because the only thing he's giving up is this rim run. He just gave that up 8 times. I mean, he gave it up like 12 times. I only took it like 6. But I don't know. If that's how you're going to play defense, I guess that's just how I'm going to have to score. And that's going to lead to a very low-scoring gameplay, but I'm okay with that. Card is great. I'm very, very confident in his ability to compete against the top-level big in the game. He did a great job of it against this Wilt card. And I like his free throw release as well, which is really the only thing we got to see. His three-point release is good, too. I know I missed open. I have a tendency to miss open recently. I'm just not that great at shooting for whatever reason. I struggle these days. But it happens. And I still think Wendell, despite not a very impressive stat line, defensively he was quite good. He got more stops than he got scored on. Made a couple really nice defensive plays, recovering and stuff as well to get contests. I think he's a super solid defensive card. The Hoff Brick Wall is a nice badge to have. I think he can compete defensively at the center position. I think this is a card who can compete against some of the top bigs in the game if you are a really budget player. 13,000 MT, you're just not really, it's hard to get a center for 13,000 MT that can compete. And I think in this Wendell and also in Bobby Portis, you got two of them who are really, really solid options. If he had made that, he would have tied up the game. I'm glad he didn't, and I'm glad Wendell got the board. And even though I missed those open threes, Wendell, efficiency-wise, not too hot, but I will take 2 points, 3 rebounds, and a great defensive game. 3 missed threes. One of them wound up being super contested, but the 2 wide opens are going to hurt me. But the way he played defense, I just couldn't get good shots with Wendell, and that's okay. I still like the card. Time back to the main menu. Let's review Wendell Carter Jr. In conclusion, I really do think this Wendell Carter Jr. is a very, very solid big. I know I didn't score much with him in that game, but y'all saw why. The way he was playing defense. With a guy like Wendell, who's just not a shot creator with the ball in his hands, you have to create shots for him. The only way I probably could have gotten him more shots is slipping him to the rim more, because I did slip him behind Wilton once, and it did work. I may have been able to do that a couple more times, but regardless, he's a floor spacer offensively who has pretty good athleticism, very, very solid rebounder, Hoff Brick Wall, good defender all the way around, good length, stretches the floor spacing. I mean, he's not going to be the interior force that Wilton Shaq are, but he's going to compete enough where I think the offense that he gives you and the floor spacing he gives you is more valuable. Overall, I like this Wendell card a lot. I think he's a beast, and I think he's a really, really great card for 13,000 MT at the center position. Him and Bobby Portis are the 2 best value centers in the game right now, and both really, really good cards for that price. So that's going to do it for this video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.